that answer your question?
No?
Tough!
Here's something strange. Believe it or not, they actually give a very detailed backstory to the Kahuna Kid. Apparently he drank a formula that his father created that made him super strong and stopped the aging process. Even though clearly he aged a little from the last time we saw him.
Hey man, your brother gives everybody the creeps. He's a freak.
Again, just like most boys growing up, they totally hate the kid who's incredible at sports and has unbelievable strength. This movie so captures the voice of our complex youth. Like how apparently they fall in love despite having known each other for less than 24 hours. Well, I've always said relationships are more shallow the closer you get to Hollywood. Hey, come on, it's better than half the jokes they're putting out. But at least we do figure out Captain K-Guru's evil plan.
Hold it there, Zach. That box hooked up to the TV is giving enough power to light up Times Square. If this man wants to conquer the world, what better way than television?
Well, there's the internet, water, controlling food supply, air. Actually, just about everything would be more effective than television. In fact, I think people would actually rather watch air than television nowadays. What was your next big plan? Hypnotizing people through MySpace? But during the big premiere of Kermit the Frog and the Jazz Singer, Kahuna tries to stop them from airing it to the world.
It's all right, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay, I just murdered an innocent child. I have money and an accent, so that's fine.
But our heroes tried to tell them what's really going on.
Miss Skane, there's some kind of mind control thing on the show.
Yo, Bill, bad.
Oh, no wonder Angelina Jolie is so messed up. If I had to see that through my childhood, I probably have some issues too. So they put Kahuna in a cage that he could easily just walk out of, but he uses his devices that the henchmen left beside him to break out. God, haven't these morons ever watched Batman? You have to leave the utility belt in another room. Come on, this is comic book logic. Kahuna makes it back to the Scrumdiddlyumptious cave, but the villains follow.
I want the disc.
You want it? Come and get it.
Luckily, Kahuna has the ability to make the disc fly. What? You missed the part where he said he could do that? So did everybody. But the babies activate their superpower baby abilities. God, I hate verbalizing this. And they use their special powers to defeat the henchmen. Heck, we even see what Cupid Girl does.
Gotcha. You can run, but you can't hide from Cupid Girl.
I love you, man. Give me a hug, you big love.
Ah, so Cupid Girl's job is to spread the gay, all while forcing them into giant man piles. I guess they're right. Being gay is not a choice. It's a small girl with a magic arrow that forces you against your will to make love to the same gender. Now that's an interesting development, I have to say. But Captain Crowderoo still manages to get the disc and uses it to start the countdown of hypnotizing people.
I did it! I did it!
And we also learn his true identity.
What happened back then wasn't my fault. You don't have to keep hating me for it.
You think I went to all this trouble just because Dad liked you best?
He was actually the older brother of Kahuna. And I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty good twist. I'm not even joking, I really didn't see that coming, and it makes total logical sense. I mean, for baby geniuses too. What doesn't make sense is this.
Kids, now! Okay.
And stop them. 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 And you know, I'm beginning to see why this lazy bastard loses so much. He never puts any goddamn effort into it. God, don't ask this guy to design any motivational posters soon.
You can do it! Unless you have to climb stairs, in which case you cannot.
So they just rewire the programming to hypnotize people to be nice to each other, but Berlin Whack here has a plan to use the machine to turn him into a super baby, forgetting that it would turn him into a baby.
Oh no, I hate babies.
God damn it, Donald Donald Duck was a better Nazi than you!
I'm Bill Biscayne, and if you touch my diapers, you're fired.
So it seems like all the dilemmas in this movie have finally been resolved. Except for one that we didn't even know was supposed to be resolved.
There's somebody here to see you.
Are you my mother? Mom, this is my friend, Kylie.
Hi.
Kylie, this is my mother.
Where was she? How did they find her? What's her backstory? Why was she gone? How come she has the soulless eyes of an actress who was just shoved out at the last minute? All these questions and more will not be answered by the end of this horrible, god-awful shitstorm of a movie. By God, this film is awful.
All right, if this doesn't wake him up, nothing else will.
Game on. 1, 2.
But the ironic thing about Baby Geniuses 2 is that as bad as the film is, it's still not as horrible as the first one.
What?
Oh, it's bad. Horrendous even. But at the very least there was an attempt to put effort into it. I mean, at least there's some imagination. At least there's some backstory. At least Jon Voight can get an uncomfortable laugh based on the surrealness of his performance. Which is actually much more than I can say for the first one. It's a terrible movie, but when it comes to comparing the two, this one isn't quite as painful.
So wait, why would it put you in a comatose state?
It didn't. I just knew if I convinced the hotel there was more than one person in this room, I'd get a better rate.
You wasted our Saturday!
Yeah, what are 3 grown men, 2 of them from New York, going to do in a hotel room with a king-size bed? Done that. Done that. I don't know what that is.
You're holding it the wrong way. You have to... Yeah.
Oh, that is nasty!
It's a classic.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Team 4-Star. Now we're just 3 grown men sitting on a king-size bed reading 50 Shades of Grey. You want to join us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. Awesome, come on!
right.
Always room for more.
Yeah.
Do they ever actually have sex in this?
I don't know.
Hey, you know what'd be fun? Let's read this in different voices. Mickey Mouse?
Yes, do it.
Please, I beg! The crop bites my buttocks! Ow! Please, what? Please, sir, I whimper. He smiles at me triumphant! Who's got a voice? Who's got a voice?
I can do Droopy Dog.
Droopy Dog! Droopy, yeah.
What's this? He holds the crop up so I can see it. Yes, sir. Are you sure? He looks sternly at me. Yes, please, sir. Close your eyes.
Who's got another voice? Who's got another voice?
I got Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson!
I shut the room out, him out, the crop out. He starts small, biting licks from the crop against my belly once more. Moving down, soft, small licks against my clitoris. Once, twice, 3 times again and again.
3 times a lady.
Until finally, that's it. I can take no more, and I come.
Who's got our voice? Who's got our voice? The Monarch! Monarch! Let's do Monarch!
And I come, gloriously, loudly, sagging weakly, his arms curl around me as my legs turn into jelly. I dissolve into his embrace, my head against his chest, and I move, and I'm mewling, and I'm whimpering as the aftershocks of my orgasm consume me.
That's great. Who's got ours?
I'll do one. How about Zoidberg?
Zoidberg! Yes,
Why not Zoidberg?
Okay. He lifts me, and suddenly we're moving. My arms still tethered above my head, and I can feel the cool wood of the polished cross of my back, and he's popping the button on his jeans. He puts me down against the cross briefly, he does, while he slides on a condom, and then his hands wrap around my thighs as he lifts me again.
Awesome! Okay, there's only one way to end this, guys. I think we need Nicolas Cage.
Where are we?
We're at the top of the page.
All right.
Lift your legs, baby. Wrap them around me. I feel so weak. But I do as he says as he wraps my leg around his hips.
This is better than Con Air.
With one thrust, he's inside me. And I cry out again, listening to his muffled moan at my ear. My arms.
This is the best
best party ever.
I'm the only one here who's not white.
I need some hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jerk off.
That's great.
I call the bathroom.
I called the bathroom first.
What's his elbow? What's wrong with that?
Cross the streams.
Oh, you're coming with us, buddy. You're not.
I'm Bill Biscayne, and if you touch my diapers, you're fired.